Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This reading works for whenever you're seeing this. Doesn't matter if it's this week that I've posted it or 3 years from now. This is the reading for whatever week you're about to go through or even currently going through. Really tap into your intuition for when this will apply to you. But we have 4 piles for you to choose from today. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So tap into your intuition, center yourself in your body, and see which pile is calling out to you today. All right, I will see you in the reading. Hi, pile 1. Let's get right into your reading. Okay. We have the 2 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups upright. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, pile 1. So, I am seeing that there is a beautiful connection in your life. There's a beautiful circumstance in your life. I wonder if it's about your family, if it's about the family you were born into, or the family that you have created with a partner or someone you live with, someone you love very deeply. I mean, this could even be a pet. I don't know. I'm just getting that you have a pet too. Like, you not only have a partner, but you have like a pet and a partner, or, you know, multiple partners. I don't know how your life is. Whatever resonates here, but you have a great relationship in your life, a great romantic life that makes you feel deeply cared for. And if this is a family life, I'm getting that you're very close with your mother, or your mother is very beautiful to you and is very giving. There's sort of this really lighthearted energy, this lighthearted way of feeling. This dreamy energy. It's taken a lot to get you where you are. It's taken a lot to get you to this point. You've undergone so many trials, so much evolution to get to where you are now. I'm actually getting that you've had to start over emotionally in some way. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you've had a lot of darkness within your heart that you've had to battle. You've gone through like being put down, not being treated like a queen. You've had to put away like manipulative tendencies and like exacting revenge tendencies and taken a more light-hearted approach. You've had to take a more light-hearted approach to have this beautiful relationship. And honestly, to keep your sanity in this relationship. Like, if you were to dip into like really just how deep your heart is, there would almost be like a lot of pain from there, and you would operate from that pain. And so you've had to take a more lighthearted approach, like, you know what, I'm gonna give people a chance. I'm going to keep my boundaries, but I'm gonna give them a chance and kind of understand, like, people don't always love you in exactly the way that you need sometimes, and that's okay. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I'm just gonna give a really lighthearted example, but it's like, I really need chocolate ice cream when I'm sad, but my partner bought me vanilla. But I mean, I've also like only mentioned once that I need chocolate ice cream when I'm sad. So it's like, instead of being like, gosh, he doesn't understand me, or she doesn't understand me, or they don't understand me. It's like, you know what? They got me ice cream anyways. That's really nice. They gave to me anyways. So, it's kind of like that. It's like, I'm not gonna bring the sword down on them for like little mistakes, because I know that the part of me that would get upset over this is actually the part of me that has been hurt in the past. Yeah, I feel like you're almost kind of putting aside this need to like expand to these huge horizons right now, because you're just so happy at home right now. You're just so happy with what you have going on in your life that you're almost like, I'm gonna kind of like just sit here for a second and dream here. And I'm hearing get my mind right. I'm gonna get my mind right in this space. But there may be a battle of your head and your heart in a way. So if what I said didn't resonate up to this point, you could be thinking like, things are so great right now, I'm feeling so lighthearted, and part of you might be thinking that's really immature. Like, it's so immature for me to believe that this is truly possible, or this is truly as magical as it is. You could be like, I need to keep my boundaries secure because I've been wrong about people in the past, and I'm just scared that I'm being really naive about this situation, and this isn't the best that I can do. So take that how it resonates, but there's a battle of mind and heart. But what I'm hearing is that if you're having a battle between your head and your heart, to listen to what concrete evidence you have seen that this relationship is the real deal. What does these people or person do for you, give to you, that just makes you feel young again, bright again, happy again, like anything is possible? Maybe like the things that you're dreaming about in this space, they aren't things that have ever been done before, or like don't have a clear laid out plan. Maybe it's not a super popular path in the world. What this relationship, what this home, what this love in your life is making you dream of. Maybe it's not super conventional, or maybe it doesn't have a clear path. But see concrete evidence that this is a magical thing in your life, that you're supposed to be in this beautiful, young, free-spirited energy where it's just you and your dreams, where it's just you in the beautiful what-ifs, not the bad ones, not the negative ones, but the beautiful ones. But trust the love that you are receiving concretely, not just feeling, not just fantasizing about. What have you actually seen appear in your life? That's going to really help you understand, is this fantasy life I'm living truly my fantasy? A real fantasy that's good for me, or just one that's rooted in like fantasy that isn't real? I hope that makes sense. It's like, is this beautiful life that I have that feels like a fantasy, is it actually really that amazing, or am I just dreaming it? Like, I have a feeling you're not just dreaming it, that you're in a really beautiful healing phase, that you finally get to rest your devices and recover. That's honestly what I'm hearing, is like you're recovering. This is a safe place to recover. You are very supported. I'm being drawn to all these rainbows, so I don't know if you're in a like a gay relationship, or like I'm hearing like if you may be in a lesbian relationship. If that is the case, you and your partner may have very different ways of operating in the world. Like, one of you is very is very logical, and the other one is very feeling, but in a way that like may be kind of immature sometimes and like may come off as manipulative, but it's honestly because they just have such a beautiful fantasy mind, like a fantasy driven mind, that they're like, if anything doesn't fit into that, I will come down on you so hard. So that might be you, that might be your partner, take it as it resonates, but you have a beautiful relationship because you balance each other out in a weird way. Like, you might be very like, I have been through so many battles. You might be like, I choose my battles really wisely. I'm not just gonna pick a fight with anyone, but your partner is like, no, I'll pick a fight with them for sure. Like, no, you need to speak up more, because yes, you only choose the battles that are really worth your time, but there's something about this energy that your partner may have that's just like so fun and refreshing. It's like, yeah, I don't really need to pick a fight with this cashier right now giving me a lot of attitude, but it is kind of funny to see my partner stand up for me and be like, you don't talk to my woman like that. Or you don't talk to my man like that. You don't talk to my person like that. Because there is such deep love here. I mean, wow, you have found a sanctuary, somewhere to rest your head, I'm hearing, somewhere to rest your head, somewhere to rest your heart. You don't need to be in this super defensive energy. You can be more free and carefree again. I'm being really drawn to these circles in the hair, and it's just making me think like I can be my crazy wild self. I can be wild and untamed with this person. If you're having a birthday soon, it's gonna be such a fun day. It may remind you of your birthdays as a kid. Like, maybe you haven't made a wish on your candles in a really long time, and all of a sudden you're feeling like it's safe to do that. Because things are matching your energy. There's a safe place for you. You get to rest and be in a more mature energy while also being so free-spirited and young at heart again. So take what resonates. I know I just gave a bunch of different messages, but it's only because this is a general reading. So I want to accommodate, everyone who could be watching, but I wouldn't be surprised if you have met somebody that you are going to marry and start a family with. Don't get too caught up in, is this real or is this not? Because I've been hurt so much in the past that I need to be on guard. It's okay to just relish in how good and carefree this feels. It's okay to relish in that because it's actually building something stable. Okay, like you being carefree and not getting caught up in your head versus heart and just accepting what is being shown to you. It's somehow building something really beautiful. And you may not know how this is going to play out. But that might be the beauty of it. That might be just what you need right now to balance the wounds within you. That might be just what you need to balance the wounds within you. Okay. Wow, we have 0707 compromise. You might have really understood my message about one partner is logical and one partner just isn't. The head versus heart, you may really, really resonate with that. It might not be your partner, it might be you, but compromise. Exactly. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Yep. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Exactly. If you don't understand, what should I choose, logic over my heart? Should I come from this wounded place or this logical place? Trust in what concrete evidence you've seen and trust the process, because it will be revealed to you. All right, we have It's Up to You, 2112. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So this is really touching on what I got about if you're dreaming things in this beautiful space that you're not sure about, you're just kind of like, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how these are going to take form. Just trust, because everything is going to work out. You're going to have a beautiful fantasy life. I mean, I'm serious. Your fantasy world, your fantasy mind is dreaming up your fantasy life that could really be given to you, that could really come true. A lot of different messages coming through. I'm just gonna draw one card from this deck. Yeah, this card was on the bottom. It says, Butterfly Goddess, Metamorphosis, you are reaching completion on this part of your journey. Prepare to rise higher. Let's see what cards come out. Anything to help clarify this message? Wow, we have the heart chakra. Open your heart and see the whole world inside of you. This reminds me of this card. Open up your heart, open up that free-spirited, carefree energy so the real you can emerge, so you can balance out these energies. Wow, so you can heal the wounds within you. This is a beautiful, beautiful message, pile one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay those cards that we got out onto the table. So another message is that you are changing within your heart. Your heart is changing. I think I mentioned that earlier, where like you're going from this maybe like wounded spot to like starting anew within your heart, a fresh energy. Your heart is growing. Sometimes it might feel like you're going backwards, that it's like, how can I fall in love all over again after being hurt so much? Your heart is opening, your heart is growing, sometimes becoming childlike again, embodying our innocence again, getting that innocence back is actually growth, is actually evolution. So try and compromise, in the sense, try to accept this beautiful life that is unfolding for you. Even if it doesn't always make logical sense to you, or it triggers your wounds and you're like, I'm not safe, how can I possibly be safe? You are. Your heart is transforming. This is so beautiful, pile one. I hope that you loved this reading. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked it, if you want to get more readings done. Comment any readings you would like to see in the future. Also, I have like my email listed and my Instagram listed. If you ever want a private reading, I would totally provide that, or a synastry reading if you want to see how this relationship impacts you, and how you impact your person or people or whatever. That is great. Also, I'm getting the message you may heal the relationship with your mother if you've been having problems with that. Sorry, just a quick message that was coming through. Okay, I hope you have a great week, pile one. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your weekly reading. We are gonna go ahead and get right into the reading. I'm super excited to do this for you today. So, the first card we have is the Two of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. I'm gonna quickly kind of edit these. Okay, pile two. Let's get into this. So I just want to start out by saying this is a general reading, so I may come up with a lot of different messages. If you don't hear your message right away, it may come up later. Okay, wow. The first thing I'm getting, I don't know why I'm being drawn to these bottom three cards first, but the first thing I'm getting is that you are letting go of structures, things that you have held close to your heart that were actually holding you back. to honor just how deep your soul is, to honor how committed you are, to honor how many things you have been through emotionally. Like, you have been built into a very strong person who is very empathic and who uses their empathy as strength. Your strength is your empathy. I just want to say that. It's one of your strengths, at least. And you have let go of structures and things that have held you back from feeling like this is your strength, from embodying this strength, from honoring this strength. You've let go of things that have kept you from honoring your strength. I just want to say that you aren't falling, you are rising. You are not falling, you are rising, you are learning to fly. I don't know what that means to you, but you are learning to fly. This healing has taken so long. I wouldn't be surprised if you've just tried over and over to heal, to make a decision to finally go forward. If you've almost given up many times, but you are still ready to fight. You don't care if you haven't seen evidence that your healing is taking place. You're diving straight into that darkness. You are diving straight into that. I'm hearing the cocoon of healing. Oh my God, this is just really beautiful. You are a fighter and you are a king. You are a fighter and you also are a king. You could identify as female, but it's like, you are so sturdy, you are in command, you are royal, you are regal. You are the one in charge. You are the one in charge of your emotions. You're taking that charge. No matter how hard it has been, no matter what you've had to destabilize, no matter what you've had to let go of, you are standing so true in your power. So in this card, there are like waves around his throne. And what that represents, what this choppy water represents, is that there may be chaos around this king, but he stands true in his emotions. He doesn't let, the chaos of other people's emotions, of even sometimes the emotions that are built in the circumstances that he's in, he still holds true to his heart. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, even though you may have like emotions that are all over the place, there's still that part of you that is very still, that is very calm, that is very collected. You are fighting for this version of you. You are defending this version of you. And you are not falling, you are rising. You are not stuck, you are flying. You may not be moving on solid ground, but you are moving like in the ether, spiritually. Wow. There have been things that you are not sure you can even heal from. There are things that you have seen no way out of. And you are strongly weathering this storm. This is really, really amazing. So, I'm going to look at these clarifiers. These are angel numbers. It's 1441, unique skills, life goals, missions, sense of self, honesty, important projects. Okay, wow. We have 1919, cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they do not repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So I forgot to read this card. It says, it's that time of intense self-development. Yep. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now. So that's what I was getting earlier. Wow, I just got a little dizzy. I'm taking that as a sign that there is a lot of upheaval around you. But this is upheaval that you have chosen, or maybe you didn't choose it. But this is somehow divine. Don't let this test your faith. Keep your faith. You are being built. Whatever is falling apart right now is only falling apart to make room for what honors your soul. Don't try and hold on to what's falling away, because you aren't falling with it. You are not falling with it, you are rising. This is building you into who you are meant to be. You're going to find your life purpose from this. Focus on what honors your soul. Fight for your soul. Honestly, I'm not going to explain too much more because I feel like you really understand what this means. Like, you are so strong. I was saying that your empathy is your talent, is one of your talents, is one of your strengths. Somehow this empathy has so much to do with your life purpose. Trust what is falling away right now. I'm actually getting the vibe that you may be extremely upset with what is happening in the world right now. You're not sure. You feel like humanity has lost its way. That the divine has stopped protecting you. But that's not true. Something that was an illusion is actually falling away from these systems destabilizing. Something that's falling away isn't actually as valuable as you think it is. I know that some of you are like, that's not true, like things are really messed up right now. I have no idea how we are going to survive as a humanity. But actually, I'm getting that like the things that are falling away have actually been a block to society in some way. Like for instance, say that there is like a policy right now that seems like it's going against previous policies. But in reality, the only reason this new policy could succeed is because the old ones allowed for it to. Does that make sense? It's like the only reason things are getting in a way that feels inhumane is because the previous systems have set it up for this to happen. Okay, like the previous systems had to fall too because they allowed for this to happen. Okay, so that's just if you're feeling this on a societal level. Okay, like maybe you're feeling like, I have a job in, for instance, one of my friends is like an immigration lawyer, and she's being very affected by what's going on right now. Wow, I don't know why I'm getting choked up right now. You might be like, I have so much heart in what's happening right now. I don't understand how anyone could do this to each other. This is your strength. Your purpose hasn't disappeared. You're actually rising through this destabilization. Your strength is rising through this destabilization, and I know you won't stop fighting. Even if things look bleak, even if you feel like, I'm hearing like God has abandoned us, God won't protect me, you are protecting humanity. Wow, that's a very powerful message. Okay, and you might not have a job in like people work, in like social societal services, but maybe you will in the future, or maybe you'll be a guide for people. Maybe you are very spiritual and this just feels like spiritual chaos. Like where can I fit in to this system? Maybe you don't right now, but I'll tell you what, you will be a very respected person when there is room made for what you do, because your purpose is needed. You are rising to your purpose. Things are falling away, but you are rising to your purpose, your divine purpose. Wow, that's really powerful. I hope that that is making sense. You will have a position that is very strong and stable eventually. You just have to fight for it right now. Don't stop working on your purpose. Don't stop leveling up in your career, in your spiritual business. Okay, I'm going to go in and draw some cards for you. This is the first card that I saw, and I think that this works so well for your energy. Dear compassion, accept everything as it is and find compassion for all in this situation. You may resonate with this message. You have so much empathy that theme of compassion may resonate. But you're not forced to forgive anyone who doesn't deserve it. I just want to say that. That's your choice. But I am getting that the stag is a symbol of power. Not just any power, but spiritual power connected to the earth and all of Earth's children, animals, humans, everyone. You are a protector. You are so strong. You are a protector. You hold space for the suffering and despair. That may resonate with you, that may not. It might not be that deep, but you hold incredible space for the earth. Sorry, my shirt keeps coming in the frame. So that's really beautiful. I'm going to choose another card. Well, I'm not going to choose, I'm going to shuffle for another card. All right, anything that pile 2 needs to know. You are such a fighter. Anything that pile 2 needs to know. I'm getting too many cards. Wow. Throat chakra. This just kind of came up while I was shuffling. Find the opening of your voice and expression. Stay true to yourself. That's what I'm getting from that. Stay true to yourself. Don't let dark forces get in your way. Don't let doubt get in your way. Don't feel like you're abandoned spiritually. You are not. You are rising spiritually. Oh my gosh. This card came up, grief. Now is the time for sensing grief as a gift from the heart. Your deepness, your soul, the deepness of your soul is your gift. Is your gift to the world. Okay, this card wanted to come through. Yep, here we go. Let divine flow confidence, let go of doubt, and move forward confidently. So this stone, citrine, is actually great for confidence. Be confident in what is breaking down around you. You will not be left behind. You will not be left behind. So I just want to draw one Kali Ma card, just because your message is very potent. Kali Ma is a force of divine destruction. She breaks away illusions to reveal what is true in our soul, what is true to our soul. So Kali Ma, what do you want to say to pile 2? Kali Ma, what do you want to say to pile 2? Okay, we have Moksha of Kali. I don't know where to put this, so I'll just put it right there. Moksha of Kali. Is there another card? Ooh. Wow. Bhairavi Yogini? Look at these. Okay, look at these lotuses. We have the lotus, which is a symbol of rebirth. Lotus grows in water. It's reminding me of this King of Cups card. Like, growing out of unstableness. It reminds me of the King of Cups card because it grows out of water. And not just any water, but muddy water, and that's why it's a symbol of rebirth. It grows out of the most muddy water. So I'm also drawn to this symbol right here. This is actually the symbol of the root chakra. I've got a root chakra pyramid right here. The root chakra is our lowest chakra, and it rules over our ability to feel safe in our bodies, to feel safe in the world. And this goes along with trusting in what's happening, balancing yourself, standing strong to who you are. If something is destabilizing the very core of who you are, how you show up in this world, if something is destabilizing your humanity, making you question humanity as a whole, it's okay to walk away from what doesn't honor your humanity. Okay, so 21. So it says, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived nor deterred. Unflinching, fearless, and determined, she causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee, wow, and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. You've walked away what hasn't been true to your soul in order to go towards your true life purpose. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. Exactly. If something is breaking down, it was just holding you back. You aren't falling, you are flying. Hi, Grizz. Oh, my cat came in. My cat's gonna help me finish your reading. She gives the power to fulfill our heart's desires and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. Wow. Okay, the next card is 39, Moksha of Kali. Let's see here. Okay. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging. And so your relief shall come swiftly. Swiftly, it's coming in fast. This card is very fast moving. She is speaking from within you. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. This is your soul journey. You are finding your purpose. You are so strong. Stand strong. Trust. Feel. Express. Be your true self. All right, pile 2, those are all of your messages. I hope you have a great week ahead. Wow, does it sound like a liberating week? You are headed towards your destiny, and a beautiful destiny at that. All right, bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your weekly reading. The reading for the week ahead. So let's dive right into your pile. This is smoky quartz, and it's great for anxiety. It's great for casting away doubt. So I guess we'll see if that applies to your reading. All right. We have justice, the judgment. We have the 9 of Swords reversed. We have the Moon reversed. We have the 6 of Cups upright, and we have the 4 of Swords upright. Okay. So, I just want to say right away, you may be waking up by resting. I wouldn't be surprised if you are like sleeping a lot during this time. Like you've been sleeping a lot because something has kept you up at night. Like up until this point, like you've just had a really hard time sleeping at night. But somehow you're waking up by sleeping, like you are resting. You may be having very powerful dreams that are reflecting your subconscious back to you. Like, this is really interesting. You may have had things that would keep you up at night that now you're understanding those were just your subconscious, and you're able to like finally rest and sleep at night. Because some illusion has been destroyed. You're not lost in this illusion of fear anymore. Something has come through and spoken to you. Something has gotten through to you and spoken to you. The message has been delivered. And you are rising. You're coming back to life by resting. What is this? You're finally getting enough rest to be alive again. You're understanding the truth of who you are. You're finally seeing yourself clearly. You're not lost in this illusion of fear. This illusion of fear that was created from really unfair things that happened to you in your life. And you're finally getting rest. You're finally able to take care of yourself. I'm hearing like self-care is going to be so much easier now because you're finally resting at night. Because you can finally sleep well knowing that justice has been served. Okay. Did some of you find out that karma was given to someone? You finally found out the truth of the situation and who you were in this situation, that what you went through was unfair, it wasn't your fault, and now you can finally move forward by resting. Sleep is very important this week. You should be getting lots of rest. Don't be hard on yourself for resting a lot. You deserve it. You deserve to rest this week because you're doing a lot of soul healing. You are healing very old wounds within yourself. You are healing wounds that you may have had since you were a child. You may be processing childhood wounds. A lot of self-blame is going away. You're getting good rest. You're waking up to who you truly are. And you were righteous in this situation. You did not deserve to suffer in the way that you did. You didn't deserve to have a guilty conscience, I'm hearing. Conscience. You are finally understanding that you got what you deserved. And that is good rest. And that is soul recovery. And that is not being stuck in fear and illusion anymore. You were right. You were just. You were kind. And now it's time to rest your heart and rest your soul so you can awaken to your higher calling. You're seeing the beauty of who you truly are. I wouldn't be surprised if you start feeling like more beautiful this week. If you're getting beauty rest, if you're taking really good care of yourself and like you're starting to really look good, and that's what you deserve. You deserve to look great right now. You don't deserve to be kept up at night. This was all false. All your fears, they weren't real. Those hard times you went through, they're over. They were only hard because you didn't see the truth of who you were, and you weren't able to rest because of it. You are awakening. You may be having very prophetic dreams. It's really important that you sleep at night. And then wake up and get right to it. When you wake up, get right to it is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow. So we have 2020, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. So, okay, before I read this, I just want to say what I'm getting from this is that you were compassionate in a situation where you were not treated well. You acted justly. You were just. So it says, it's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Exactly. You're waking up to your calling, and you may need rest to process this. You're waking up to your calling. No one could get you down. They tried. They tried, but it didn't work. I don't know why I said that. Also, like, the illusions you held about yourself are broken. You're seeing the real you. All right? Your assumptions and beliefs are correct. Like, you're seeing yourself clearly now. You're seeing the situation clearly now. And now you can chase your destiny. What you deserve. 1111. Wow. Wish come true. Okay, everyone make a wish. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, did you make one? I'm still making one. I'm smiling so hard because your life really is so beautiful. You deserve the best. Those fears, that illusion, it wasn't true. It wasn't the real you. I'm so happy. Wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization. Wow. Manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Maybe there was some reason you couldn't realize this true potential within you. Maybe it wasn't safe at the time. Maybe you had to build up that karma. I'm not sure, but it's here now. It's here now. You may receive really good news in a dream. Your dream may be a prophecy. It may show you your future, your calling. You may dream of your true calling. And you're in for the most amazing purpose because fate has your back. Wow, you have a very big calling. You're going to help other people through fears and illusions. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to be a messenger of higher knowledge, of healing, of divine healing, of justice itself. You may be someone who spreads their message to a very wide audience. You may be a musician, you may be a poet, you may be a journalist, a writer, an influencer, a YouTuber, I don't know, anything. But you have a divine message to help other people out of these illusions, out of this fear. A crow may be your spirit animal because crows and ravens are messengers. I'm just so happy for you. Okay, let's draw some more cards. I'm going to draw from this beautiful deck. Okay. A card for pile 3. Okay. We have amethyst, representing spiritual growth, intuition, and sobriety. The amethyst reminds us to stay sober and to tap into our intuition to grow spiritually. You may have gone sober, and that's why you're in such a better headspace, because you're sober now. But I also just want to feel called to say that I don't know if you can hear the healing music behind my video, but it's actually an amethyst frequency music, and it's meant to clear negative energies, negative entities, parasites, and it's a portal to protection. So what that's telling me is, like, you may have had a negative attachment. Your fears were caused by a negative attachment. Maybe that was from your past, from your childhood, like I got earlier. But you're seeing through this now. You're breaking through this now. It may be from the divine. You may have divine protection coming through. But you're breaking through negativity. Let's see if we can get one more. Ooh, there it is. We have oak. Oak. Representing strength, stability, and longevity, the oak reminds us to be strong and stable and to stand the test of time. Again, with that message about time and fate. It's divine timing that you rise now. Maybe you needed rest. Maybe you needed rest and you were being hard on yourself for that. But you needed this rest to rise again. Wow, you had to heal from something that wounded you very deeply, I'm getting. Something that wounded you very deeply. I'm going to draw a Kali Ma oracle card. All right, Kali Ma, what do you have to say about pile 3? I'm getting very triggered right now. Whatever you went through gave you so much anxiety. It got in the way of your sleep, so no wonder you're so tired. Kali Ma, what message do we need for pile 3? No one can bring you down because you acted within your morals. You could have fought and you didn't. You stayed poised. Diplomacy, mercy. You showed mercy in the eyes of people who gave you so much anxiety and tried to shove you into an illusion as to who you were. They tried to make you disconnected from your true self, and you didn't. You showed them mercy. And so it's only right. It's only right that you rise from this. It's only right that your dreams come true because you showed compassion to someone who messed with who you truly were, who tried to mess with who you truly were. I don't know if you'll resonate with that. Okay. Kali Ma. I want an oracle card, but you were strong. You stayed strong in who you were. You rested. You built your strength up again. And that's why you're conquering these illusions. You may have gotten sober to be in a clearer state of mind to get through this. I mean, these could all be things that are true. Okay, wow. This is the card that I just drew. Kalar Artiri. Someone help me pronounce this. Kalarartri. Kalarartri. I don't know. Okay. This is number 32, which reduces to a 5 in numerology, and 5 is the number of change. So 32. Okay. She appears beneath the cloak of night, revealing the truths that must be known to set the heart free. Yes, the truths to set your heart free. She offers you an opportunity to engage in a profound and enduring transformation. This will lead to a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Wow, your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but that pain is temporary, and you will emerge renewed and released. In time, you will greet your rising destiny from an entirely new and improved inner foundation. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. Wow. That is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading resonated. Please like and subscribe if this message resonated with you, if it helped you. It helps me know if I'm on the right track, and it helps grow my channel so I can make more videos, you know. If you would like a private reading, just look at my details in the description on my profile, and feel free to reach out to me and contact me. I won't contact you first, but you can reach out to me. So yeah, I hope that this resonated. I hope you have a great week. What a powerful week. My God. All right, bye Pile 3. Pile 4, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your weekly forecast for whenever you're viewing this. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this stone, I actually found this stone in Colorado in like a natural spring in the mountains in Estes Park. So wow, like I actually just found this in the water, and I reached in into like the pond, into like the little lake, into freezing cold water that was partially frozen, just to get this stone out of it. And my friends thought I was crazy. They're like, what are you doing? And then I pulled out the most beautiful blue orb. I mean, it's gorgeous. I wish that you could see it in better light, but it has so many different colors in it. Sorry about my nasty nails. I don't like getting my nails done. I really don't, for a variety of reasons. Okay. So far we have the Page of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Seven of Coins, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the Hierophant. We have the King of Coins reversed. And we have the Star reversed. These cards are so hard to get nice and straight. Why am I getting the feeling that you have released a masculine figure? I don't know if you've gone through a breakup of some kind, or like you've just seen the truth of a masculine figure in your life, but you've like let this person go. I'm just gonna pause for a second and say, through whatever has been going on, you have just been patiently waiting and growing your spirituality and growing your creativity and growing your faith in yourself. Through all of the stuff that's been going on, you have just been growing your vision. I feel like it has been a hard journey. You've let go of a lot. You've let go of a lot of weight. You've let go of things that have made you feel hopeless. I wonder if this is a person. I don't know if you're going to let go of this person this week or if you let go of them already. I don't know why I'm getting like a father figure, or you were dating someone who was older than you and you're just kind of over it because they were fake in some way. They limited your creativity. Either they were fake or they limited your creativity. And you're like, enough is enough. I'm letting go of this. I don't care how long it takes, but I'm ready to grow my future. And I'm not going to get stuck in hopelessness. And I'm not going to be alone forever. Letting go of this person, I'm not going to be alone forever, even if I lose this person. This person may have given, I don't know why I'm hearing daddy issues. Like, this person has made it hard for me to love. But you're like, I'm not going to be alone forever, even without this person. I'm tired of not being able to heal. I'm tired of being hard on myself for being emotional. Like, this person just may have been so cold, and you're letting go of them. If that doesn't resonate with you, if this isn't a person that you're letting go of, it could also be that you are not interested in having a ton of money right now because you're just building your vision, you're just building your life. And even though it's been really hard to not be where you want to be in life right now, to not have the stability that you want in life right now, you're dreaming more than ever. You're healing more than ever, or at least you're starting to. This week may mark the start to your healing journey, to being kind to yourself, to honoring yourself, to building the vision that you have for your life and nurturing it. You're letting go of what is too heavy to bear. You're coming out of hiding. You're coming out of superficial energy. It's like, if this doesn't fill my soul and my spiritual path, I honestly don't want it, because it's just getting in the way of my healing. Like, if I can't tap into my emotions, into my dreams, into my romanticism for life, then I'm not healing. And then being stable means nothing because I'm just this unhealed person. I'm just faking it then. So I'm releasing this weight. I'm tending to myself. I'm growing myself. So those are the two scenarios that I'm getting. This marks the journey that you're embarking on. So I'm going to look at your angel number cards. We have 8888, personal power. So this number, I always think of stability and like getting your money up with this number. But sometimes getting our money up starts with releasing what doesn't honor who we are. Because if we aren't ourselves, how can we step into our personal power? How can we step into our truth if we're not even our true selves, if we're not even authentic? So it says material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Wow. You're not going to be alone to get forever. You're not going to be alone forever. I was hearing that earlier. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. You're respecting yourself. I just want to say that. You are respecting yourself. Energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. Yeah, you might be female and you might have like released toxic masculinity or toxic masculine ideals. I don't take it how it resonates. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Exactly. Don't be afraid to wait. Tend to yourself and let go of what is too heavy, what's draining you, what's too heavy to carry. We have energy levels. Then we have willpower, 1818. So 9s are about endings. Achievements, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. That's so funny because there are cards here. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. Exactly. I won't be alone forever. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and grab another oracle card. This card kind of came up. This came up for pile 2. You might resonate with pile 2, but this is about the masculine. We're letting go of some masculine figure, energy, toxic masculinity, some patriarchal ideal, and we're being our own protector. We're being our own strength, our own force. And the deer actually is representing the Hierophant. It's representative of the Hierophant because the Hierophant is wearing a crown, right? And it does in the traditional tarot as well. The Hierophant wears a crown. And these antlers are technically the deer's spiritual crown. Like they're actually like spiritual antenna of some sort. They're a sign of like a spiritual crown, just like in the Hierophant. So I'm going to leave this card out because you're actually healing the masculine within yourself. You're not just going after anything. You're going after what matters, and you might be releasing like a really toxic masculine figure in your life. I'm going to get one more card. Card for pile 4 and their situation. Whoa. We have Priestess. intuition, connect to the highest wisdom of the divine feminine. Look how similar these two cards are. Her eyes are closed. There's like purple on her lips. There's purple in the card. That's about your intuition communicating with you. Your intuition means much more than any toxic figure, established thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Your intuition knows that whatever you're letting go of is not worth being sick over. Like, it's not worth denying who you truly are. We have lion courage. Be courageous and see your power in the world. Define your own success right now. The person you're letting go of may have made you feel like you were not successful and like you were too sensitive, but your sensitivity is your intuition, and that is your power. Okay. Wow. All right, so this card kind of popped up. Great central sun, unity, be aware of ideas, consciousness, and existence beyond the known. Trust in the unknown. Trust that you won't be alone forever. Trust that there is a purpose for you that might not be widely accepted. I'm going to pull a Kali Ma card because whenever I get a reading about letting go of someone who's limiting us, letting go of stuff that drains us, stepping into our healing potential, I mean, Kali Ma is just what we need to tap into. Okay, I need a card. Wow. We have Anahata Kali. That's the heart chakra, I believe. Okay. Yeah, whoever you're letting go of was breaking your heart. Whoever you were letting go of was breaking your heart, and you're done with it. They were getting in the way of your heart healing. I don't know why I'm getting this is like a father figure, like you're seeing the truth of the abuse like your father may have put you through, or the abuse of like the heaviness of trying to like keep a really abusive job situation going, or like success that you just that was just draining you instead of fulfilling you. It didn't honor your intuition. It didn't honor your healing, your heart, your sensitivity. Like you couldn't be your sensitive self in whatever like high position you were holding. Like you may have walked away from a high position. We have Khadga. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read these out of the book. So first we're going to read Anahata Kali. That's number 33. Okay. Beautiful, powerful, mother of the sacred universal heart, who lives within our hearts as the wisdom and healing power of love. Your heart knows how to heal and how to open, how to break and repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. Your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place. Your heart wisdom and empowerment are growing. Soon, you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important for your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love. Let your heart be at peace. All right, we're going to read Khadga, number 9. She wields the holy sword of divine severance. Wow. Empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when we embrace change. Where our strength of will may falter, she intervenes to ensure we do not sabotage our ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. She will not allow your souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. She is the liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. Wow, so you are letting go of something that limited your heart healing. You may let go of something even though it's painful. Because your healing, your soul path, your intuition, your courage, you're embodying your courage to let go of what other people would never let go of, maybe. To let go of things that have held you back for far too long, things that have been so draining to you, things that got in the way of your healing. It took courage to let go of those things, but you're ultimately protecting yourself, protecting your heart, even if you're almost breaking it a little bit by letting go of whatever limiting system you're letting go of, or limiting person. Wow. You are going to embody your heart, your soul, your intuition, who you need to be on your soul journey. And you are so courageous. You are so strong. You are so compassionate. This is a necessary severance. You can't accomplish your dreams and receive true abundance that honors who you are if you're clinging on to someone or something that makes you feel bad for being yourself, your beautiful self, your deep self, your spiritual self. You are very protected by You may be protected by the earth, because that's the earth. There are other people like you. You will meet your soul tribe, okay? I don't know where to put this card. I'll just put it here. You will meet your soul tribe. I don't know where to put it. I just wanted to make sure you saw that card and understood that there is like unity behind you. Universal consciousness that's behind this. Universal consciousness, like you are moving towards what the world needs to thrive, and you're backed by the divine. You're backed by the divine. You're backed by yourself, your spirituality, your gifts, your connection to that divine. That's how they're protecting you, is through your intuition. They're telling you there's more than this. I'm letting go to gain. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope that all made sense. But wow, what a powerful week ahead. Thanks so much, Pile 4. Like and subscribe if this message resonated with you or helped you in any way. Just so then I know that I'm on the right track, and it helps me make more videos. So, all right, bye, Pile 4.